Are Mexicans considered Native Americans, bro? This is a theory I've had and I've told to people for the longest time, and no one ever believes me. So how about you listen from a Native American yourself? You dig what I'm saying?
Hey guys, so let's get into it. Are Mexicans and Native Americans? I would say that not all Mexicans are native, but the vast majority are. Because Mexican is not a race. It is confused as such to many and the majority of our people, but Mexican is a nationality, meaning that anyone who is born and has a citizenship or just has a citizenship to Mexico is a Mexican. So anyone of any background or any race can be a Mexican. That being said, the vast majority of Mexico, its racial population, is indigenous or mixed race indigenous.
Hold on, before I even go on, that's what I've been trying to tell people. I've been trying to tell people that, and I feel like in the Latino community, if you call like a Puerto Rican or anybody that's not Mexican, if you call them Mexican, for some reason they get so angry. And they get so angry. And maybe because they're not the same people. Maybe because Mexicans are more Native American, maybe they're Native Americans who speak Spanish. Just like I'm a black man, my ancestors come from Africa, but what do I speak? I speak English. Where does English come from? England. See what I'm saying? So there are Native Americans who are speaking Spanish, but that's not their. That's they're. I think they're the indigenous people. No one believes me when I say it. Here's a Native American. Matter of fact, he looks like he's a Mexican, so to speak. Look at his hair. Look at his facial features. If he starts speaking Spanish, I'd be like, "Damn, you Mexican." I would say I'll say it automatically. You a Mexican dude, ain't you? Because I actually study physical features and attributes and things like that. Let's see what we gotta say.
So they have Native American ancestry and they are Native American people by their racial identity. Sadly, most of our people have a lot of internalized self-hatred due to colonization. We have to be mindful of this. Thank you.
And I feel the same way with blacks. Like a lot of times we don't want to recognize that we're African or we have African descendants. Matter of fact, Africans don't even want to recognize blacks as such. You see what I'm saying? Africans don't even want to recognize us half the time as being Africans. You know what I'm saying? It's like they look down on us. But that's a whole nother conversation. By the way, if you're African, I love my African people. I'm just stating things that are. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing. You can't be a nationality, bro. A lot of times y'all think y'all could be a nationality. You cannot be a nationality. Oh, I'm Colombian. I'm this and that. Well, yeah, I get it. You are Colombian, but that's not your race. You see what I'm saying? Like your race, you can't be. I'm an American, but that's not my race because a white person could be an American and they're also an American. I'm American too. See, they try to do this bull crap. Because I'm black, they try to say I'm African American. Nigga, I ain't no African American. I'm American. My people been here for over 400 years. Matter of fact, my people were here with the Native Americans. Blacks were here before white people even came. There's books, there's documents on it. But I ain't really gonna get into all that. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into that because I don't feel like arguing with y'all in the comments. But all I'm saying is that they can call white people Americans and they're from Europe, but they call us African Americans. Why don't you call them European Americans? If you call us African Americans, call them European Americans. If not, then I'm just American. Period. My people been here for over 1,000 years. Care what you say. You don't gotta believe me.